say we're at a really busy time of the year right now for tax sale auctions in general. Um, that includes both lien and deed sales here. But starting even just in the next over the next 3 to 4 weeks here, in a number of different places here. But across Zeus auctions, we have Jefferson Parish, Louisiana has a sale that's starting here on the 12th, along with White County, Indiana, also has a sale that's happening here on the 26th here of August, and both of those are through Zeus auctions, and probably you're not going to have much, if any, competition.
Yeah, yeah, pretty interesting. There's actually quite a few Louisiana auctions that are coming up. There's a number of different Indiana auctions that are taking place on Zeus. There's a bunch of auctions in New Jersey that are taking place on Real Auction. They're opening up, most of them are opening up in the month of August. So we see the opens up on 8/26. There's some that are opening up on 8/15, 8 whatever. There's probably maybe 15 different auctions that are taking place in New Jersey. And about 30 days later, they'll hold the actual auction. So when it opens up, that's when they first make the list available. You have a chance to get registered for. So if you're interested in New Jersey, there's a bunch of different auctions taking place. I also included Tennessee. Now, technically, they're going to be a redemption deed state, but there is a year redemption period. There were some really interesting and great properties on the Henry County list. In fact, there's a couple of different lists and a couple of different auctions taking place on GovEase. And then at the very end, we have Lake County, Indiana. Now, this is going to start in September, so we're a little further out than the 30 days, but I thought it was worth putting on this list because there's over 9,000 tax liens in this particular auction. And so there's going to be a good opportunity there. There's going to be a lot of liens available. And, as far as deed acquisition, Indiana's not pretty good state for acquiring the property at the end of the redemption if they don't end up paying off.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these lien sales are typically larger than what you'll have the deed sales be, and you don't always have the same kind of competition going there. I mean, at least with deeds, the property's foreclosed on. There's this opportunity to buy the property outright, but with lien sales, there's not quite that same energy, and so a lot of times lien sales won't have quite as much direct competition to buy some of these things, and they'll have huge numbers, hundreds of liens available, or sometimes thousands of liens available, like we see with Lake County there. Um, yeah, lots of opportunity there with the lien sales, and I think not a lot of competition to compete with directly. There, you probably kind of have your pick of the litter when you're buying liens from some of these sales like this.